Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Nice to see our next guest join us. And he's part of a great fundraiser, and he's just a good dude.
Absolutely, Wade. Morissette is a yoga instructor and musician. How are you?
How are you, Wade?
Great. Great to be here.
Nice to see you again. How's your year been? It's been about probably close to a year since we've seen you.
It's been busy. It's been a lot of traveling, and I have 2 boys under 5, so...
Yeah, busy.
Need I say more?
Those two things don't often go together. A lot of traveling and 2 boys under 5.
Yeah.
You're traveling, are you doing seminars and stuff when you're traveling?
Yeah, I teach weekend workshops, so I leave on the Thursday. I teach Friday to Sunday, different cities around North America, and then
So what do you
back.
teach? What is it like to go to a seminar?
I teach, obviously, the movement flow yoga, and then I add my music sensibilities into it to make people soften and relax and open their hearts, and so I just kind of combine those two and de-stress, essentially.
Now, I've never been to a yoga class that has music, so what is it like?
Well, there's some yoga classes where there's a DJ and the
That
guy
sounds awesome.
spins while you're moving, and I play live music when people are in relaxation pose with the goal of trying to make people sleep and have power naps. Whatever
Just
it
like a
takes.
5 minute.
Whatever it takes. I hypnotize them.
How did that, I mean, I'm assuming music was part of your life growing up and everything, and then yoga came along. How did the two sort of get incorporated for you?
Yeah, I think I just, in studying yoga so much, I realized that there was a lot of chanting and these kind of meditation practices, and I thought, why not add the music and the melody parts just to make it more accessible, I think, for mainstream people who might be a little intimidated by yoga, and it's going well.
Is it going through your mind all the time? I mean, when you're practicing, if you're by yourself, are you sort of, doing chants and doing a little bit of music in your head as you're going?
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, get me through this practice.
Yeah,
That is great to hear.
Everybody has
Full
a
of grace,
day.
the Lord is with you.
Yeah, that's a different chant, but it works.
I love that you're like that as well. I mean, at that level that you've achieved with your yoga as well, that every now and then it's just, you have to push through that moment.
Oh yeah, we're all yoga teachers are very human also.
How long have you been practicing for now?
I started pretty religiously practicing at about 18 years old.
Yeah.
So it's been a lifelong, through my adult life, it's been a huge passion.
And it's interesting how popular yoga has become and how many people are discovering it now.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It feels like it's definitely a movement.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movements out there right now. I think yoga is just slowly becoming something on a global scale, very accessible. And I think there's like 20 million people in the U.S. practicing yoga now. So
well, and it was sort of, we were a culture that was late to the party when it came to yoga. I mean, other parts of the world have been practicing for centuries.
So Mikey needs some help with the stretchy, bendy part.
But we're going to do something actually maybe a little bit specific as well, because I think sometimes people with mobility issues as well, and I watched someone that I know really well, it's in their 60s, and they got into yoga for the first time in their life. They'd never done it before, and it was transformational for them.
Yeah, no, that's a huge point. I think having it, all kinds of movements for different people's limitations and weaknesses and strengths, how do you make it? And for people with arthritis, you have to definitely come at it from a different point of view. So we'll show you something good for those kind of people.
But it really can help, can't it? I mean, it's not just it's not something to increase your flexibility. It's actually a form of treatment as well, to strengthen the muscle.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so simple. This organization, the Power of Movement.ca is where you can go to, and it's all about basically getting people to move. If you really narrow it down.
And that's what you're going to be doing here in Vancouver on the weekend at Semper Viva? Yes. Okay.
So this is a great fundraiser for Power Movement, but let's do a couple simple things. I got it.
I'm wearing a skirt, A.
A. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, that's it.
I'll see what we do here.
I'll be the DJ here.
No, you're doing it.
Okay.
What are we doing?
All right, so we'll wait for my shoes off.
Yeah.
Good job. So come down to all fours. Very simple. Most people can do this. Spread your fingers. Bring your knees hip distance apart. Oh my God, you guys are pros.
Yeah, you can tell.
And then look at.
Gotta make sure we got. Where's the camera?
Yeah, that's right. No cameras behind.
And then look ahead, and then I'm gonna get you just to bend your elbows and draw them inward towards your chest, and then take a half push-up. Come all the way down. Belly, chest to the floor. Awesome. And then inhale, just keep your elbows into your ribs and look up. Lift your chest. For a second. And
Easy to do in a tie.
No problem. And then exhale, push through your hands and let your sit bones come to your heels, and then drop your head. Take a big inhale, big exhale through your mouth. And that's it. Do you want to do it again?
Well, Mike should.
Oh,
I'm taking risks
I can do it
here.
by myself.
Mike, you do 50. Fiona, you do 25.
There we go. But I mean, what we're doing here is very simple, and it just goes to show that anybody can really do some yoga. You don't. I guess some people are intimidated because they see the photos of the yogis and they're in these positions that look impossible, but there really are different levels.
Yeah, different levels, and you can do it for 5 minutes a day, and it'll literally change your life. People think you have to go and do so much commitment to it, and just small increments are hugely valuable.
Well, and once you start those increments as well, it usually leads to a widening of your practice. I haven't known many people that have tried it that haven't continued.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wade, thank you.
Thank you so much, Wade.
Great to see you.
So
and
great.
if you want to join Wade, you can do so. Dynamic Flow Yoga with World Grooves to benefit the power of movements. That's what we were just talking about. Is happening Saturday, January 15th, 3:30 at Semper Viva City Studio. You can go to the website to find out all the information and the location.
Just to prove a point, I can touch my toes without bending my knees.
He's not cheating. Good work.